everybody, and today is round 2 of the tournament, the BTB tournament. It was in 2010, by the way. The teams are the same. By the way, the team we're playing, I want to reiterate, was the best of the best at the time. Like, they went on to win the whole tournament, so... I do my normal rat's nest rush, which is I grab the brute shot, drop down, and go for their warthog. Because there's always a warthog at rockets. They don't do it as much anymore as they used to. Now it's more of a sniper rush. Because people have learned over time that rushing sniper helps you control rocket spawn better. Because then you can snipe down at anybody that's going for them. But in this particular game, it was a pretty heavy rush. So they overwhelmed me. And I spawned behind the base. And we're just trying to control zones as best we can. So we actually start out really good. If I'm not mistaken, we get sniper. One of our best guys, I think it was Strider, actually got sniper. So we had good control of various things. They get the rockets and go through middle with them, but we're able to. I believe our warthog was tearing my shields up. We're able to mostly push them in the middle and still have control of sniper spawn at the same time. So we have a good setup, except for the fact that they go right through our kitchen and lobby area and are in our base with shotguns and, in a moment, a hammer. So the hammer is extremely dangerous on this map because in addition to being a powerful close-range weapon similar to a shotgun or mauler, and in fact it can beat the mauler, really the only thing that beats it straight up is the shotgun, unless you have like extremely awesome connection or host or something. You might can beat the hammer with something else in a beatdown fight. But the hammer can also completely destroy vehicles, so it's a good thing to control. Now the goal usually, oh yeah, Who Lost Futon accidentally stuck me there. It was kind of a bad situation where we just sort of ran into each other. It is what it is. You can't really help a lot of things sometimes. But we're in a situation now where we're trying our best to control just certain zones. Controlling rocket spawn isn't actually a great idea because there's not really, except for when the rockets respawn, there's not really a good avenue to shoot anybody. You don't have any lanes from which to shoot people. If they spawn their windows, you might can, but they have a little bit of elevation and more ability to get behind cover in time than you do. You can do what me and Hulas are doing here and kind of pester them up at their turret spawn, but all that really does is sort of keep them suppressed. It's not really that easy to get a kill from there. And the whole point needs to be to get in a position where you're not only suppressing people, but you're getting kills. So rockets respawn, but they've spawned windows, so they get a pretty disgustingly clean team shot on me, wipe me out, and they have a really good run at rockets again. I get the one of them to get the headshot on one of them. We're trying to push a warthog through to suppress them long enough for us to get some weapons out of this pile of dead bodies, because rockets are over here and a hammer is over here. We really need to control both if we can possibly do it. And they got people sitting up. One of them is up at turret always. Somebody is always up around the turret spawn where the regen is, and they usually have a brute shot, because being in that position with a brute shot, you can do what he's doing right there and kind of bombard people that are down at rocket spawn. It's a good way to at least push them back and keep them from advancing anywhere. So I figured this stalemate isn't really getting us anywhere. And I decide, in a moment, I decide to follow Strider. But right now I'm going back behind the base because I'm trying to make sure the ghost is kind of spawn killing us. Their ghost is a very dangerous this game. He does a lot for them. Now this trip mine is scary. They kill Mander, so as soon as they kill Mander, I shoot the trip mine to get it out of the way. Rexel looks like he has the snipe now. Strider had the snipe for a while and was keeping us in the game. But now we're just playing getting outslayed. Looks like rockets are down the middle. I'm sure we made that call out. I was needing some ammo so bad, but I happened to find one on the ground. So I got one full BR magazine. Maybe I can make something work with it. So I decided to kind of sneak around behind them with Strider. we decide to go a little bit sneaky. Stealth mode engaged. But, if I'm not mistaken, they spawn here in a moment. He goes top and I go bottom. The goal being to flank somebody. So I think if they're hiding around in here somewhere, I can get a quick close range kill with the spikers. But they're not. So, almost counter the rockets, but my luck, a ghost and another guy at the same time come flying in and destroy me. Strider also died in the process. It was just kind of a bad situation. What could have been really good was kind of ruined by just a couple of poor decisions. So we take out their ghost. Once again, their ghost was doing a lot of work for them. So we get sort of a team shot here. We have the ghost now, but the armor is so damaged that it's really hard to really do much with it. One stick would definitely destroy it. So there's a guy up there, and I was trying to see where they were coming to get Mander. The video skipped. I think the video file's messed up a little bit. Mander was pretty much destroyed by a guy with brute shot up at the bridge. That's a common place to be too. Brute shot control on this map is pretty common, because you can just kind of go from their side of the region spawn to yours and back and forth in a little half moon shape, and just pick up brute shot ammo, pick up a regen, and just spam it until the next one respawns, and it's just this constant flow of it. So anyway, so me unskilled, and I believe it's Hulas in the ghost try to push up behind their base. Slightly not successful. Hulas was getting brute shotted, so he had to back off. Unskilled is running from suppressive fire. We're trying to wait because we know some vehicles are about to rush around, and we don't want to advance too much right away and give away our position and make ourselves easy to kill. So the guy up in their mauler is a real hassle. Like, the guys that are spawning up under their or behind their warthog spawn aren't as dangerous as the guy that's up there at the mauler, because he's got elevation and an angle to which to hit us with that we can't hit him very clearly. Like, he's obscured by the railings and everything. So that's a good place to be if someone's trying to push your base. So they're trying to, I don't know if he was trying to splatter us or what, but we get a kill on the guy driving the warthog at us. So it's a pretty good bit ahead of us, so this is not looking so hot. They rush into the base. They've all got close range weapons, so it's pretty much not going to work to just plow in around corners and stuff. I help break Rev Echo's shields with my AR a little bit. I push MLG back through their mauler just a little bit, and I'm trying to figure out who is shooting at Hulas and how I can help. But they're all above me, and I know they're going to have something close range, so I think maybe I'll go dual spiker kills if they come through the door, because it's an easy, quick beat down. But they had a shotgun, so it was all for naught. Just being in that position was just bad and dumb and shouldn't have happened. Hopefully I wouldn't make that same mistake now that I made then. At the time, I suppose I felt it was the only way I could, only choice I had to make, but it really wasn't. See, there's the brute shot, there's the regen. Controlling this area is essential. They want to consistently push through. The regens are very powerful on this map because they give you a lot of ability to control not only this area, but other areas that you take it around. Oh, he stuck me. I bet my brute shot propelled the grenade up into me, actually. So I basically set myself up to die. Alright, so there's a guy in their mauler spawn, and there's a ghost. And I don't understand this. Like, I go to board him, and he just sort of turns sideways and splatters me. I don't know. Like, I would never have that amount of luck. Like, it wouldn't even break anybody's shields if I did that, but for some reason it killed me, so I just have bad luck sometimes when it comes to that kind of thing. And I tried to... I didn't get the right call out. I mistakenly thought that the one that was in their mauler died, and so I pushed up. I recall this because I was thinking, what the heck, why would I do that? And this ghost is just a constant hassle. So I think right here I'm able to finish it off. Not me exactly, but somebody did. Yeah. Whoever's with me did. I think it was unskilled. So we get a team BR on this shotgun guy. I get the shotgun in this bubble, hoping somebody might rush me for an easy kill. They pretty much maintained sniper control after that first rush early in the game. See, there's another thing about the regen control is that you can basically just sit in it up at that spawn. Now I get the ghost thinking I might could do something with it, and I get one kill here in a second. I should have turned and fought that guy and helped whoever was behind me. But I get an assist there, it looks like. And I think maybe I can go spawn kill them behind the base if they spawn right there. But it didn't pan out that way. Sort of land sharking around. Never go through middle in a vehicle unless you absolutely have no other choice, because this sort of thing happens. In the case of the ghost, you get hung up on stuff because something about the way the ghost lands, it doesn't stay, that those ramps kind of screw it over. And warthogs are just big easy targets to stick or grenade or brute shot, and they just go flying right off the map or just blow up right there. Never go through middle with a vehicle. Anyway, so we lost that one. We did slightly better overall, but they just outslayed us after the first 2 or 3 minute mark. The whole rest of the game was them just kind of controlling their areas better and outslaying us. So that's, what can you do? I feel like we're a lot better at that map now than we were then. We learned a lot from that game, and I hope watching this video will help everybody learn a lot too. So peace out. Love you guys.